I caught me 2 of these guys, so I want my bounty. I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. Hello, hello, what's going on, you shenaniganders out there? It is time, it is the day for a new pinball project, which is always fun. I haven't actually finished my last project, technically, my Stern Magic, but I am going to bust out a new one because I'm kind of stumped on that last project. So it's time to start fresh with something new and exciting, and yeah, work on something else because I'm at a standstill right now with the other project. So, as it probably says in my title, what I have decided to pick up and pull into the basement is going to be Gottlieb Bounty Hunter. It is a pretty rare game. The only time I ever played it was at Pinburg, and it was pretty cool. I remember it vaguely. I've had this game for a while, and I haven't really scrutinized the condition of it. I may have looked at it briefly when I first got it. I actually have 2 of them, and the whole goal was to kind of use the best of both to make one really nice one, and then sell off the other one. So that is probably still going to be the plan. So we'll take a look when we get to the storage unit. It's actually not a storage unit, it's our rental property garage. So when we get there, have a look at these 2 bounty hunters. I know which one I'm going to take, I think. I could take either. I don't know. We'll have to take a look when we get there and see. But I'm actually pretty excited about Bounty Hunter because it's just something you don't see too often. I haven't researched how many they made, and you know, you've seen a lot of machines out there in the wild, like the Addams Family's Twilight Zones. Those are awesome machines, and I can't wait to get to mine. But right now, I can only fit not a full like DMD tall machine in the basement. It's got to be a shorty. So I went through my options of shorties, and Bounty Hunter is the winner. So getting fairly close to the place. Let's check out some Bounty Hunter action. Okay, it is actually very, very, very cold in here. It is near the end of January, so I'm not going to spend much time in here. But this Bounty Hunter actually came from Ed Robertson's collection of the Bare Naked Ladies, because he is in Toronto, which is only 2 hours away from here. And I did some wheeling and dealing with Scott, also known as Warlock, who often does wheeling and dealing with Ed Robertson. If you're not aware, he is a big pinball enthusiast and has a large collection. And, you know, he's gone through many machines, so this happens to be from his collection at one point. And this one I decided I'm going to leave behind. I think it's supposed to be fully working. It definitely has a lot of wood screws in the cabinet. Looks okay there. It would be ideal to kind of take a real close look at both playfields and see which one I really want. You know what? I never did remove that back glass, so it's been kind of freezing in this storage unit for a couple years, which is not ideal. Oh, but look at this. When I got this one, I removed it. So I should almost take Ed's old one just to help save the back glass, but at least when the weather's warmer, I will yoink that out. Not right now, that is for sure. So take a brief look here at things. How does the main area look? I'm excited about this game. Look at the artwork. That is friggin' cool. Oh, there's a hole in the center there, but that looks like, hopefully, that is not somebody drilling that in there. Hopefully that's factory. Let's see. Yeah, it is factory, so that post is just missing, so I'm okay with that. Now this one Came from my buddy Steve Kirchen. So he, I believe, said it does not work. This is Gottlieb System 80B. And I'm pretty sure I can get it working. I've got Tag Team at home, which is also a System 80B, so it's perfect for testing. So that was another reason I thought that I would pull in this Bounty Hunter. Oh, and I did find a key, but you know what? Uh-oh. Oh, sweet. It's not that key style. The key I found, it was just sitting right here. It's this style, so I'm gonna assume that's for the head, hopefully. But it is freaking cold in here, so I'm gonna, whoa, almost dropped an entire set of legs 4 feet onto the ground. Okay, so there's the legs for this guy, and some head bolts. I don't have any leg hardware. I must have given it away with another machine or something, but that's okay. I've got new stuff at home. All right, let's pack this guy up. Okay, first order of business is to clean up the legs, add some new leg levelers, and get some new leg bolts. And then I will be prepared and ready to go for when Jay the neighbor comes by and helps me get that bad boy out of my vehicle and into the basement. So I gotta get these legs ready before I call upon Jay the neighbor. Okay, here's the leftovers. So one back leg had a shorty, one back leg had a longie, and the two front legs didn't have anything. This was on one leg, this was on the other leg. So they obviously didn't have levelers and just wanted to protect their floor with some foam stuff. I did have to kind of tap out one of the rusty holes, but this is how they turned out. Came out pretty darn good. Most of the rust came off. I was just using steel wool and water. And then got the new leg levelers, new leg bolts, and a couple head bolts. One is still in the car somewhere, but I think you only need 2 on these System 80B cabinets. So, time to message Jay the neighbor. Jay the neighbor has got the Bounty Hunter. We're ready to bring this bad boy in. But yet again, Jay to the rescue. All right, Bounty Hunter is down. We're gonna go old school, do some time lapse here, get this guy on legs, and then take a look at it, see what it looks like. All right, you ready to rock? All right, she's on legs, boys and girls. The Bounty Hunter. Jay is getting ready to unveil this guy. No idea what it's gonna look like. Yay. Whoa, zoomed right in there. Let's try that. But everything so far so good. Okay, so I'll throw on the flasher and let's see what we got here. Okay. We've got some factory Mylar. Ah, cool. This is awesome. I'll have to pull out the back glass out of the bedroom. Oh, cool. Yeah. Pen pull forward and that should come out. Is she? Oh. Oh, you know why? Probably because this lock here.
Oh, oops.
We cheated the lock. Oh, yeah, well, he's doing head bolts. Yes, good idea, of course. Let's stick this guy in here. You finding the hole? All right. Okay. I'm looking at the boards right now. I see the soundboard, driver board, CPU. Oh, there are batteries on the CPU. Here they are. But I don't see any leak. That looks okay. Oh, got lucky there. Someone posted they found a monster bash in someone's basement today, and it was like all dusty as all hell. It was like kind of a random find in the wild, and the batteries were still in it, but fortunately no damage.
These are smaller.
Okay, I'll deal with finding proper length head bolts, because these are not going in, so those are just random from the Colburn garage. But board wise, everything looks fine, so we don't need this reset thing attached. That usually causes more trouble than it's worth. So the display looks to be in good condition, but you never know until you power this bad boy on. It's freaking cold, but cold electronics aren't too bad of a thing, eh? You worked in electronics at the Future Spa. Is it bad to... I'll take that flash off your eye.
Minus 40 cold, man.
Yeah, this is only like -2 cold. So let's do this again. But yeah, so the factory Mylar throughout. Oh boy. Uh-oh, maybe I should have grabbed the other one. Look.
Bit of wear.
Oh yeah, we got some... Why is the wear so prominent there? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
Mylar there?
Oh yeah, on the other side of the Mylar.
Yep.
Yeah, the Mylar job. It does look factory, but yeah, okay. So yeah, look at it, right outside the Mylar here. You got that one insert that's worn.
Pretty good.
Oh wait, that insert looks like... Okay, I bet you that insert's on all the time. That starts off your bonus, and that's why that one's a little bit sketchy compared to the rest. Bet you that's on all the time. But anyway, let's see, what are we looking at here? We got 3 flipper. It's worth of action. Yeah, plastics look good.
That flipper's a little rugged.
Yeah, we're missing a little rubber. Oh, yeah. Boy, more than just that. Yeah, well, I got a new bat for that. Looks like a mouse has been chewing on the old pop bumper skirt there. That one is very chewy.
Or broken from play.
That's actually probably what it is. So yeah, looks fun. Got a little loop-to-loop here, a little side loop here. This shot, what does this do? So you got to fire up here, and then that'll loop you back up top. But if you don't make it all the way, oh, I bet you this. Okay, this is kind of like high speed. You shoot the ball into the saucer there, and then it comes down and lines you up for this shot here, where you spell Hunter. Got a drop target here. That's actually original. There's probably a decal on that, but that, at least that drop target's not busted. Okay, well, shall we plug it in and just see what happens? Well, let's do it. I'll let Jay have the honors. You got choice of outlet. Oh, get that flash out of your eye again. Okay, so there's one right here, but we don't know if the machine's power on or not, so okay, get ready. Oh, wait. Okay. I was thinking we should open the back box to see if any explosions happen while we power it on. Okay, here it is. 3, 2, 1. What do we got? Oh, I heard the soundboard click, or the speaker. We got general illumination. Do we have display? No display. So, go to add credits maybe? No, because we would have display, yeah, so we got a dead CPU.
Or plug back in your thing.
This thing, this is a preventative maintenance thing. So if your machine like locks up, this will cause your machine to turn off and on. But then when it turns off and on, it's just going to lock up again. So most people disable these, from my understanding. But you know what? Oh, I wonder if I push on the daughter board. This is usually the issue. I wonder if I can get anything to happen. These solder joints get cracked over time. So I could also reseat a whole bunch of connectors, and just not with the power on.
Yeah.
But this is pretty much what I expected. I might have to rebuild the power supply, check voltages on that. We can adjust the voltage right here. Oh, hear the sound crackling when I adjust that. So it wants to come to life, but not quite there yet. But that is the start of a new project. I gotta go play some soccer, run around, and then I'll come back to this tonight and see what we can make happen. I could steal boards from Tag Team and pop them in there, and I bet you I could have this thing flipping by tonight. Hey, thanks again, brother. Boom. All right, we learned something new today, boys and girls. Jay was having difficulty opening this door and cranked it out, and then we had difficulty closing it because this bottom edge was hitting the trim in there. But upon some investigation and analysis, we discovered that these two bolts here, nuts, they actually have a little bit of allowance for left to right movement for this whole hinge system. So we loosen these off, bang this hinge over to the right, and now everything's hunky-dory. Oh yeah.